From Target Field in Minneapolis, we've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Minnesota Twins. Well, Singy, he's been really up against it lately. Major struggles at the plate, but perhaps today he gets it going again.
Yeah, Boog, he needs to find his rhythm out there and just simplify his mindset in the box. I know it's easier said than done, but you just got to see the ball, hit the ball.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And on the hill today, MIN-A.Marsh. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
And that one fouled off. To the right side, Lugo. Tosses to first, and they get Turner for the out. Let's take a look at our lineup. Collectively, they're swinging the bats really well right now, Chris, scoring a lot of runs.
Indeed, it seems to be contagious right now. Top to bottom of this lineup, they just seem to be feeding off of one another. One thing I watched in their batting practice is, although they've been scoring a lot of runs lately, they're still paying attention to the details. A lot of balls back up the middle the other way, and that's really the building block for great offensive production.
Dalen Lyle in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Just off the inside edge. High fly ball out to left field. Ramos makes the grab. 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, Byron Buxton. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. 2 outs, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one not close. And the count is 2-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 5.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Freeman hits it in the air. Ramos has this one sized up. He makes the grab, and that is that. 1 left for Seattle. The Twins coming up, no score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Target Field and taking the ball for Seattle, SEA-A.Houser. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Throw on to Freeman. Frazier retired. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. Someone who makes things happen for them in part with his legs, Will Benson.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score. Man, I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The other way, Freeman takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 down, bases empty. So up next for Minnesota, Tyler Soderstrom.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, batting over 300 so far this month.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Hard hit to third. Gets it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Twins retired in short order. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Trout. Trout with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Marsh back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it. Brings it in. 1 away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Jeff McNeil stands in. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Fought off foul.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon. Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
And that one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the catch for the out.
The third baseman, number 8.
2 outs, base is empty. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And a foul ball. Second inning here, no score. And a swing and a miss there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nobody left for Seattle. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in Minnesota, bottom of the second. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Pitch is in there. 0-1. And that's outside. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides, and with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, but they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
To third. Sends it across to first and quickly one away in the second.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Here's Elliot Ramos. And that's in for a strike. One out, base is empty. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count.
That one to first, and he can't come up with it. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
That exists. The right fielder, Will.
Now at the plate, Will Benson.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes. Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Trout ranges back. Pulls it in on the warning track. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Mike Tauchman. Tauchman launched a homer in his most recent game. There's a swing and a drive. That's going back. Back some more. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now here is Tyler Heineman. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
So the batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Trey Turner. Just missed. That one fouled off.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then By the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
In the air, right field. Benson going back on this one and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Here's Byron Buxton. 1 for 1 with a single so far. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Benson makes the play, and that is that. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now a 1-0 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. And a foul ball. Narvaez with a homer in his last game. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
And that skips in the dirt. Next offering is in the dirt. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now Matthew Lugo.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, 2 ball. Takes it to the bag. That's 1. Not in time. He's safe.
Batting up, the third baseman, number 32.
Here's the rookie third baseman.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. No hits over his last 5 games.
And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball instead of just.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
That's off the mark. Ball 2. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. Huge strikeout there. Here's Adam Frazier. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Just missed.
1-0.
On the ground, right side. McNeil. Inning over. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. 3 innings complete. It's the Mariners 1 and the Twins nothing. And we're back. There's Freddie Freeman now.
First baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And there's a ball. Good job to fight that one off. Got it. And he's has registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at-bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
The count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That
1
misses,
ball,
and the
2 strikes.
count is 1-2. Line drive. Ramos hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Foul ball there. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to first. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there, but they're on top 1-0. Back at Target Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Aiden Miller. Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Fouled off. He was late. Next offering is down low.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Tyler Soderstrom, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike. The Twins trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defender to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And here is Pete Crow Armstrong. First pitch misses. On the ground to first, could be 2. The throw to second, on to Freeman, double play, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Mariners 1 and the Twins 0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Marsh back to work. And the slider just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. That's to third, and that chance handled. Fires over to
He's
first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Mike Tauchman digs in now. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. Look out! And it hit him.
Right there.
The catcher, number 6.
Now the Mariners catcher, Tyler Heineman, doubled in his first AB.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes.
That's the ball.
There's a ball. Throw. Save. And that one fouled off. Right back to him on the mound.
Got it.
Throw to first in time.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner with a chance now. 0 for 2 in this one. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back. Out of here. And they add a couple more. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. On the mound now for the Twins, Daniel Lynch.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the number 2 hitter, Dalen Lyle. There's the strike.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Going back. In the air to make the catch.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Elliott Ramos.
Pitch misses.
1-0.
Ball 1.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Right through there for a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Benson takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. And that misses. 2-0.
Hey.
And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Carlos Narvaez. And he's already singled in this game. That one laced to center and a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
All over that one right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And the 1-0 on the ground. And that one finds its way through. Runner around third. He'll score easily.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Number 32 in the box now. Takes strike 1. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Glove flip to second. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for the Mariners, Byron Buxton. That's to third. Throws to first in time. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Freeman, 35 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Trout now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that is out of play. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Mariners are down in order. And the score stays 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier.
That's off the mark. 1-0. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's outside.
Two and one now. To the right side. Freeman takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Aiden Miller.
Now it's the shortstop, Aiden Miller.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Inside, just missed. The Mariners trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. And the slider just misses.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That's in for a strike.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
He's got it. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. What a stop from his knees. The throw in the dirt. Can't quite pick it, and that would have been a beautiful play.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop, and if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. Pete Crow Armstrong. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. And forget it. His 7th home run of the season. And we are starting over. It's 3-3.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Elliot Ramos, the next twin up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game. He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Not close with that one, and the count's even at 2. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We're tied now at 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Louis Varland.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And he grounds one to the right side. Lugo in plenty of time to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batter, third baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Here's Kike Hernandez. On the ground, right side, and that eats him up.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Go ahead, run on base. Digging in, Mike Tauchman. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And now, Tyler Heineman. Base hit, left center field. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Waste no time there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. Turner is out. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. So they strand a pair. 7th inning stretch time. All tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The right fielder, Will Benson.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Adrian Morejon.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 3-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 3-2. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or 2. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
And now the Twins catcher, Carlos Narvaez. There you see his May and June numbers so far. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. And fouled off. And now the lefty. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Down to go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. On the ground right side. throws to first in time. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run.
Now batting, number 42.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the third baseman.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone.
Grounder might be 2. There's 1. He's out. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. 8th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jason Adam.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
So digging in, Dalen Lyle. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. And the first offering is not close. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Josh Hader warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Miller also throwing. On a line. Crow Armstrong makes a nice grab and a full sprint.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Buxton goes after that one for strike 1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-1.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. The 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter. Blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Cut on and lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back in Minnesota. Now it's the DH, Adam Frazier. Morahone back to work. Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And another ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Adrian Morahone departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. The new pitcher in the game, number 49.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, number 11.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Aiden Miller. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that one fouled off. Late swing, fouled off. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And now for the Twins, Tyler Soderstrom. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two outs. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. On the ground at first, and it goes just foul. That's outside, and that's ball one.
Ball two.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still tied 3-3. And we're back at the plate. Mike Trout.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Just missed.
Ball one, no strike.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
1-1.
And that one fouled off. Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a foul out of play. Fought off foul. That misses the zone. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Enrique Hernandez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Checks his swing, now with a pull to third. And he punches him out. He went around. Here's Kike Hernandez. 1 for 3. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back at Target Field, bottom 9. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. Pete Fairbanks gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
In there at the knees for a strike.
It's a tough pitch. But in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
That one outside, and it's 3-2.
That's a really good take.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Oh man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Elliot Ramos, the next to hit, and ball one. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering is downstairs. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
2-2 count.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge. It can change the ball game.
Smoked on the ground a second. Over to first. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. So they go quietly there. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are off to extra innings. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Josh Hader.
71.
So now here's the DH, Mike Tauchman. He's already homered here in this one. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial. Spot. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Michael A. Taylor. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Man at second. On the ground, right side. Down the line, and it's foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Fastball is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here's the catcher to hit, Tyler Heineman. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Trey Turner at the plate. First pitch, not close. 2 down, go ahead run at scoring position. That's out to center field. Grabs it on the run. And that's the third out. Mariners leave one. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're in extras here. And now the Twins catcher, Carlos Narvaez. First offering, and it just misses. Just missed.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Line drive, base hit, around third. Here comes the throw. In comes the winning run, and the Twins walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
And the final score here, 4-3. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.